Malaysia brings so many fond memories to me. However, it's very hard to know where to start, but I suppose a good place to begin would definitely be my childhood years. And I say that because, as a child, everything seems so pure and innocent and uncomplicated. So definitely some of my fondest memories from Malaysia happened during this time. Now, I grew up in Johor Bahru because my father was posted there for work. And in the 1970s, I'm not sure how exciting it would have been for an adult because it was pretty much a provincial city. However, for a kid, it was absolutely fantastic. I remember how peaceful and quiet it was down there, the small unclogged roads, the beautiful colonial buildings and houses dotted around the city, and it had a beach, which of course is a major selling point to a kid like me. Never mind my parents didn't let me swim in the sea because the water wasn't all that clean, but so long as there's sand and water, this place is absolutely fantastic. Now JB in those days was fairly undeveloped, so there was a lot of jungle around, especially near the Istana. And the Istana was fascinating to us kids because it looked like a castle from a fairy tale. And we always used to wonder what it's like inside. Whilst we didn't get to see the inside of the Istana, the wildlife we definitely got to see. And I'm talking about massive pythons and cobras slithering around from the Istana grounds into other people's houses and sometimes even into our own house. I know it sounds a little bit dangerous, but it was certainly very exciting. The final and I suppose the most favorite thing I remember about Johor Bahru has got to be the food. Now I know I'm guilty, I'm going to sound very biased because I am Malaysian, but seriously there is no better cuisine in the world. You've got the Malay food, you've got the Chinese food, you've got the Nyonya food, you've got the Indian food. It is all absolutely amazing. And it's quite funny because when I lived in Malaysia, someone said to me once, "Why are Malaysians always eating? They have breakfast, they have morning tea, they have lunch, they have afternoon tea, they eat dinner, and then there's supper." And I said, why not when the food is that fantastic? I suppose growing up in Johor Bahru, my favorite dish has to be Johor laksa. It's very tedious and difficult to prepare, but oh so worth it. When I think back of all these fond memories, I ask myself, what makes this experience so special? And it's simple really. The magic is in the cultural diversity that exists in Malaysia. There are so many races and so many religions, but at the end of the day, we're all friends, we all sit in each other's houses, eat each other's food, and that's what defines us as a nation. And what is that? A melting pot of everything great. On that note, saya Adam Bakhtiar dari CNBC Asia ingin mengucapkan selamat menyambut Hari Merdeka ke-55 kepada semua rakyat Malaysia.